Coming up from the Lone Star State, Philadelphia's in town to take on Dallas. The Cowboys look to make it 6 wins in the last 8 against the Eagles. It's NFC East football, and it's next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, their quarterback from the University of Nevada, it's Colin Kaepernick. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19. Yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Eric Wilson, the leading tackler from Minnesota last year, in on the stop.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll roll him out right. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 20 carries, 81 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Dancing to his left. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. First down, a run with Cohen. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Toss play, Cohen, right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. To throw is Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Eric Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Quick slant here to Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Devontae Smith.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On play action, Prescott.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Powers through him. Power running by Zeke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll run with Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the 1st play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie, Kelvin Joseph.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the 1st half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down Cowboys. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. A give to Cohen. He heads right. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tariq Cohen. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the 1st half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and he'll get this back down to about the... yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Being chased out left. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Schultz. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Prescott. Flushed out right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Humphries. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Oh, Earl Thomas coming up from that safety spot to make sure he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Oh, good return up past the 30. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Harris on the tackle. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now Prescott on fourth down. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys! Mike Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
Man, I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A third down gain of 19.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now Sanders able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Kaepernick going to throw. Touchdown! It's complete. Devontae Smith, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Back now in Arlington. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 110 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll give to Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Kaepernick. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
That's not good enough, man.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man,
touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
And still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Humphries. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Here's Kaepernick. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Kelvin Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Well, Prescott here to throw. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That is caught. It's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Off the play fake, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by the rookie, Kelvin Joseph.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Throwing here, Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Here's Humphries. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all